Listen, you little wiseacre. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it. Phew. Whoa. Ah. Wait a minute.
Harry! I won! I won! I hit the double bingo! Ah! Come on, everybody! I'm taking you all to Cafe the Ritz!
Let me see the money.
Never mind.
Double bingo, huh? Ooh.
God, your hair looks awful. I hope they let you in.
They'll let me in.
Here's your hat, Daddy.
Get in the car. Go on, get in. How much?
It's for me to know and you to find out. It's nice to go out sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You never take us out.
Of course I do. I took you to the flipper.
I don't remember any of the flipper.
The fish joint. You found that comb in the bouillabaisse.
Yeah, I like that point. Harry, take your hat off.
Can't.
This is a nice place. You can't wear a hat inside.
I can't take it off.
Harry, nobody cares what you wear. It's like... What's with this hat?
I can't get her off. I can't get her off.
Oh, just a minute. I'm gonna hit this hat off. I'm pulling it. I think your head's swelled up really bad.
No. You put on the skin.
You're such a baby. Stop it.
5 is a fuse to the head.
5 is a fuse. What is that supposed to mean? Give me that.
I will not be the figure of ridicule. I want respect, and I want it now. Oh.
Still don't see how you glued your hat on, Harry. I mean, I know you say you didn't, but obviously you did.
I did not glue my hat to my head. The hat shrunk, the fibers fused to my hair.
Oh, baby, wait a minute. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. Oh, my God.
From now on, this family does exactly what I say, exactly when I say it. And right now, we are eating dinner and watching TV.
Are you ready to get sticky with Mickey?
Shut your light off.
I'm giving it away. Those idiots out there who don't know how to play, here's how it goes. For each correct answer, they'll move one step closer to our Once in a any money that sticks to your gooey body, you get to take home.
Hi, Dad.
Are you in this family? Hello? Are you in this family? Dinner time is family time. What is this trash you're reading?
It's not trash, Daddy. It's lovely. It's called Moby Dick by Herman Melville.
Moby what? This is filth. Trash. Here.
It's not mine. It's a library book.
Trash. I'm fed up with all this reading. You're a wormwood, you start acting like one. Sit up and look at the TV.
Are not liable for any skin irritation that may result from playing our game. Get real sticky and get cash for free. All right, that's enough. Let's get sticky.
course you didn't do it, you little twit. Ugh.
Told you that was a cheap set.
It's not a cheap set, it's a stolen set. Whoa. Put your light on. Was it magic or coincidence? She didn't know. It is said that we humans use only a tiny portion of our brains. Matilda might never have discovered her own great strength of mind were it not for the events that began on the very next day.
I need a car, inexpensive but reliable. Can you service me?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Welcome to Wormwood Motors. Harry Wormwood, owner, founder, whatever.
Agatha Trunchbull, principal, Cruncham Hall Elementary School.
Ah.
I warn you, sir. I want a tight car because I run a tight ship.
Oh, yeah, huh? Well,
My school is a model of discipline. Use the rod, beat the child. That's my motto.
Terrific motto.
You have brats yourself.
Yeah, I got a boy, Mikey, and one mistake, Matilda.
They're all mistakes, children. Filthy mistakes. Glad I never was one.
Uh-huh. Well, since you're an educator, I'm gonna make you a great deal.
You had better.
Let's do business. Hey, you. Enjoy it. Hey, you. You're going to school.
I am?
First thing tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. You get a real education at this place. Matilda had always wanted to go to school because she loved to learn. She tried to imagine what her new school would be like. Go ahead. She pictured a lovely building surrounded by trees, flowers, and swings. Well, there was a building. And children. So regardless of what Cruncham Hall looked like, she was happy to be there.
Hey, wait up!
After all, any school is better than no school at all, isn't it?
You, detention. You're too small. Grow up quicker. Heads up, shoulders back, stomachs in. Stand up straight.
Hey, sorry.
Attention to you.
That's okay. It's much better than being out there. Is that the teacher? Oh, that's the principal in this Trunchbull. You've got to be kidding.
You squirts better skedaddle. I'm not kidding. The Trunchbull likes to snap a whip in there to see who's trying to hide.
Stop again. Change those on us.
I'm Matilda. Lavender.
I'm Hortensia.
Hi. She doesn't really hit children with that riding crop, does she?
No, it's mostly for scare. What she does is worse. Like yesterday, the second grade, the Trunchbull makes a weekly visit to every classroom to show the teachers a thing or two about handling kids. And Julius Routwinkle ate 2 M&Ms during her lesson.
And she caught him?
Of course.
Was Julius okay?
After being thrown out the window? Of course he wasn't okay. He lived, if that's what you mean.
The Trunchbull used to be in the Olympics. Shot put, javelin, hammer throw.
The hammer throws her specialty.
So she does this all the time?
Better than being put in the chokey.
Chokey?
Yeah, the chokey. It's a tall, narrow hole in the wall behind a door. You have to stand in a drippy pipe with jagged edges, and the walls have broken glass and nails sticking out.
Inside, you festering ball of pus!
She puts kids in there?
I've been in twice. Sometimes she leaves you in there all day.
But didn't you tell your parents?
They didn't believe me. I mean, would your parents believe it?
60 lines after school. I must obey Miss Trunchbull.
No.
Out of my way.
Here she comes.
Fresh meat. Amanda Thrip.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What are those?
What's what, Miss Trunchbull?
Hanging down by your ears.
You mean my pigtails?
Are you a pig, Amanda?
No, Miss Trunchbull.
Do I allow pigs in my school?
My mommy thinks they're sweet.
Your mommy is a twit. Chop those off before school tomorrow, or I will come around. But!
I
But!
don't.
Did you say but? Hammer throw.
What? Definitely.
I'll give you but.
Good loft. Excellent release.
Think she'll make the fence?
Can we close one?
Get to class before I throw you all in a choking.
Lavender. What's my teacher like?
Run, run, run! Faster! Get in! Quickly!
But Matilda's teacher, Miss Honey, was one of those remarkable people who appreciates every single child for who she or he is.
Scoop these up for you, Miss Honey.
Okay, listen up, everybody. We have a new student with us today. This is Matilda Wormwood. I'd like you to sit over here with Lavender. Now, you all remember how scary your first days at school were, so I'd like you to be especially nice to Matilda and make her feel welcome, all right? Could you get her workbook for her, please?
Yes, Miss Honey.
You can sit down.
Miss Honey was a wonderful teacher and a friend to everyone. But her life was not as simple and beautiful as it seemed. Miss Honey had a deep, dark secret. Though it caused her great pain, she did not let it interfere with her teaching.
Oh, Matilda, you've come on a very good day, because we're going to review everything that we've learned so far. Now, it's all right if you don't understand any of this, because you're brand new. But if you do know an answer, just raise your hand, okay? All right. We've been working on those tales. Would anyone like to demonstrate? Okay. Let's do some together. 2 times 4 is?
8.
2 times 6 is?
12.
2 times 9 is?
18.
Excellent. You've been practicing. Pretty soon you'll be able to do any multiplication, whether it's 2 times 7?
14.
Very good. Or 13 times 379.
4,900.
Not a
Beg your pardon?
I think that's the answer. 13 times 379. 4927.
It is. Matilda, you know how to multiply big numbers.
I read this book last year in mathematics at the library.
You like to read?
Yes, I love to read.
What do you like to read?
Everything. But lately I've been reading Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. I could read him every day.
So could I.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Take out your workbooks and let's start with section 3.
Good, good, good. Time for one of our little heart-to-hearts?
Actually, it's about the new girl in my class. Matilda Ware.
Father says she's a real wart.
A what?
A carbuncle, a blister, a festering pustule of malignant ooze.
Oh, no. Matilda Wormwood is a very sweet girl. And very bright.
A bright child?
Yes, she can multiply large sums in her head.
So can a calculator.
Well, I think she might be happier in an older and in a more advanced class.
I knew it. You can't handle the little viper, so you're trying to foist her off on one of the other teachers.
No, Mr. Trunchbull.
Yes, typical slothful cowardice. Listen to me, Jen. The distance the shot put goes depends upon the effort you put into it. Perspiration! If you can't handle the little brat, I'll lock her in the chokey!
Get it? Yes, ma'am.
One day, Jen, you'll see that everything I do is for your own good. And the good of those putrescent little children!
Get back with me. Before, when she was having that.
Mom, I'm home.
Oh, how was school? The thing with Valerie.
School was
brother.
great. My teacher lets me do
No.
6th grade work.
You're kidding.
Algebra
I love
and
that.
geography.
Hold on a minute. Can't you see I'm in the middle of an important phone call?
Well, you just asked me how school was.
What else was she supposed to do? The baby wasn't his.
Well, it was really great.
No way. They gotta be in.
The principal is insane. She threw a girl over the fence by her hair.
Change your life too if you ask yours. I'm positive.
I had the most wonderful teacher.
Mine are driving me crazy. I'm telling you, 6 hours a day at school is not enough.
Hey, whack to the belly, smack to the face, another smack to the face. Burns is hurt. He's on the ropes, ladies and gentlemen. Saved by the bell. Packages at this hour?
Come here.
I don't think I made this like that.
Hello.
We don't give money, we don't like charities, we don't buy raffle tickets.
Mr. Wormwood, I'm Jennifer Honey. I'm Matilda's teacher.
What's she done now? You, go to your room right now. Right now. Beat it. Look, whatever it is, she's your problem now.
No, there is no problem.
Then beat it, we're watching TV.
Mr. Wormwood, if you think watching some rotten TV show is more important than your daughter, then maybe you shouldn't be a parent. Now, why don't you turn that darn thing off and listen to me?
All right, come on, get this over with. Mrs. Wormwood's not gonna like this. Come on, get in. Close the door.
Who is it?
Some teacher says she's got to talk to you about Matilda.
What'd you do that for? You had Velasquez on the ropes.
What do you want?
I'm sure you're aware by now that Matilda has a brilliant mind.
Yeah, right. Mikey, give me a beer.
Her math skills are simply extraordinary. She's reading material that I...
Want one?
Oh, no thank you, dear. Material that I didn't see until my 2nd year of college.
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 I really feel with private instruction that she'd be ready for college in just a few short years.
Look, Miss Snit, a girl does not get anywhere by acting intelligent. I mean, take a look at you and me. You chose books. I chose looks. I have a nice house, a wonderful husband, and you were slaving away teaching snot-nosed children their ABCs. You want Matilda to go to college?
College. I didn't go to college.
There's a lot of
I don't know anybody who did. Bunch of hippies and cesspool salesmen.
Don't sneer at educated people, Mr. Wormwood. If you became ill, heaven forbid, your doctor would be a college graduate. Or say you were sued for selling a faulty car. The lawyer who defended you would have gone to college too.
What car? Sued by who? Who you been talking to?
No, nobody. Dear, I can see where.
Priority cooldown is now in effect.
Sorry, I burst in on you like this.
You would have sued her for interrupting our show.
Tell me about it. Why'd you stand in the middle of the ring?
Standing in the middle of the ring because it's over.
You missed it?
Wait, it's over.
You won.
How do I know? You shut it off.
Was it my fault that she came in the middle of the fight?
Hop to hippity hop. The entire school will go to the assembly room immediately. Sit!
What's up? Beats me.
Bruce Bogtrotter. Would little Brucey come up here, please?
He lives on my block.
This boy, Bruce Bogtrotter,
Priority
is none
cooldown
other
is now in
than
effect.
a vicious sneak thief. You're a disgusting criminal, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cake. Chocolate cake. You slithered like a serpent into the school kitchen and ate my personal snack! Do you deny it? Confess.
Well, it's hard for me to remember a specific cake.
This one was mine. And it was the most scrumptious cake in the entire world.
My mom's is better.
It is it? How can you be sure unless you have another piece? Sit down, Bog. Smells chocolatey, eh? Now, eat it.
I don't want any. Thank you.
Eat it!
I want to give her a cake. Boys, something's up.
You look like you enjoyed that, Brucey.
Yeah.
You must have some more.
No thanks.
But you'll hurt Cook's feelings. Huh? Cookie! She made this cake just for you to have on your very own. Her sweat and blood went into this cake, and you will not leave this platform until you have consumed the entire confection! Entire confection? See you at lunch. Thank you, Cookie. You wanted cake, you got cake. Now eat it!
What?
Oh, crap.
What? bad.
Give up?
You can do it, Brucey! You can do it, Bruce!
Yeah, you can do it!
Go, Bruce!
Priority cooldown is no longer active.
Shut up! The entire assembly will stay 5 hours after school and copy from the dictionary. Any children who object will go straight into the chokey together!
Rescue aid out of station here, Los Angeles County. This was a code R. Code R is the official way of saying we've caught a bad one. The kind of accident where death itself holds a stopwatch on us.
Young lady, where were you?
Miss Trunchbull kept the whole school late because Display ate some chocolate cake.
That's the biggest lie I ever heard. You see those packages over there? They were left out there for the world to see because you weren't here to take them in.
Well, I don't think it's fair, Bumpkins.
What?
You get all this stuff from catalogs and I don't get anything.
It's not catalogs, it's car parts, sweetness. It's business.
Oh, if it's business, why don't you have it sent to the office?
Because the cops may be watching the office.
The cops are watching the house.
What?
They're parked outside right now.
You are such an ignoramus. Those are speedboat salesmen. Really nice guys.
Cops.
Speedboats? There are no lakes around here.
Yeah, but some people like to go away on the weekends. Some people have fun.
And some people are cops.
They are not cops.
Are too.
They are not. I don't know if there's cops watching my house. Now go to bed, you lying little earwig. With the FBI watching her father, and the Trunchbull terrorizing her school, it was a rare and happy moment when Matilda could just play with her friends.
A bug! A bug! A bug! What is it, Lavender? A bug! It's a salamander.
It's a chameleon.
It's a newt. Any of the small semi-aquatic salamanders from the genus Triturus.
Some are brightly colored and secrete irritating substances.
Don't you keep going, you useless, flaming car! Wormwood, sell me a lemon. You're heading for the chokey, young lady.
Chokey?
Teach you a lesson.
What lesson?
You and your father think you can make a fool out of me.
My father?
The guy with a stupid haircut.
I'm nothing like my father.
You're the spitting image. The apple never rots far from the tree.
Miss Honey!
Miss Trunchbull teaches our class today, Lavender. Please get a water pitcher.
But Miss
No,
Honey!
quickly, she'll be here any second. Come on. Oh, make sure the water's cold, Lavender. Hurry. Vinny, cover the fish. Put away the art projects. Put away anything colorful. Oh, Charlie, won't you get those crayons for me?
Most great ideas come from hard work and careful planning. Of course, once in a while, they just jump out at you.
Raina, cover the birds and the beetles. Hurry, hurry!
I hear her coming.
Okay, now, last time, some of you forgot yourselves. Don't speak unless you're spoken to. Don't laugh, don't smile, don't even breathe loudly.
Don't breathe at all.
Morning, Miss Trunchbull.
Morning, Miss Honey.
Sit. Shoo. I've never been able to understand why small children are so disgusting. They're the bane of my life. They're like insects. They should be got rid of as early as possible. idea of a perfect school is one in which there are no children at all. Do you agree, Miss Honey? Now, you. Front of the class. Are you okay? Next time I tell you to empty your pocket, you'll do it faster, won't you?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, this could be the most interesting thing you've ever done. Sit down, you squirming worm of vomit.
Thank you, Miss Trunchbull.
Get up! Can you spell?
Miss Honey taught us how to spell a long word yesterday. We can spell difficulty.
You could spell difficulty if your life depended on it.
She taught us with a poem.
A poem? How sweet. What poem would that be?
Mrs. D, Mrs. I, Mrs. F, F, I, Mrs. C, Mrs. U, Mrs. L, T, Y.
Why are all these women married? Mrs. D, Mrs. I, you're supposed to be teaching spelling, not poetry. I can't for the life of me understand why small children take so long to grow up. I think they do it deliberately, just to annoy me. What's funny? Come on, spit it out. Speak up. I like a joke as well as the next fat person. It's a snake. It's a snake. Ah, it's a snake. Ah. One of you tried to poison me. Who? Matilda. I knew it.
I just thought you'd like to know it's not a snake. It's a newt.
What did you say?
It's a newt, Miss Trunchbull.
Stand up, you villainous sack of goat slime. You did this.
No, Miss Trunchbull.
Did you act alone? Or did you have accomplices?
I didn't do it.
You didn't like the chokey, did you? Thought you'd pay me back, didn't you? Well, I'll pay you back, young lady.
For what, Miss Trunchbull?
For this newt, you pissworm!
I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Besides, even if you didn't do it, I'm gonna punish you. Because I'm big and you're small, and I'm right and you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're a liar and a scoundrel, and your father's a liar and a cheat. You're the most corrupt lowlifes in the history of civilization. Am I wrong? I'm never wrong. In this classroom, in this school, I am God! You!
It didn't move.
You did this.
How could she possibly have done it when she was sitting way over here?
Each and every one. When you turn the corner. When you go to your little cubbies to get your smelly little coats. When you skip merrily to lunch. I'll be watching you. All of you. And especially you.
Thanks for not telling. Best friend stopped down. She can really dance.
I'm gonna clean up this mess and then I'll come and help you fill the bird feeder, okay?
be out there in a minute.
Miss Honey? Miss Honey, I did it.
Did what?
I made the glass tip over.
Oh, sweetheart. Don't let Miss Trunchbull make you feel that way. Nobody did it. It was an accident.
I did it with my eyes. Watch, I'll prove it to you.
It's wonderful you feel so powerful. Many people don't feel powerful at all.
I really did do it, Miss Honey.
One of the odd things about life is sometimes you can do something until you want to show someone, and then you can't. Or sometimes you think something's broken, then you take it to be fixed.
This isn't like that. I don't know. Maybe I made myself tired.
Matilda, would you like to come over to my house this afternoon?
I'd like that very much, Miss Honey. I just steer very hard. Then my eyes go hot and I can feel the strongness. I feel like I can move almost anything in the world. You do believe me, don't you?
Oh, I believe that you should believe in whatever power you think you have inside of you. Believe it with all your heart. That's where Miss Trunchbull lives.
Why is there a swing?
A girl I know used to live in that house. Her life was good and happy. When she was just 2 years old, her mother died. Her father was a doctor, and he needed someone to look after things at home, so he invited the mother's stepsister to come and live with him. But the girl's aunt was a mean person who treated the girl very badly.
Trunchbull.
Yes. And worst of all, when the girl was 5, her father died.
How did her father die?
The police decided he'd killed himself.
Why would he do such a thing?
No one knows. The end is happier. She found a small cottage. She rented it from this lovely rhubarb farmer for just $50 a month. And she covered it in honeysuckle, and she planted hundreds of wildflowers, and she moved out of her wicked aunt's house, and she finally got her freedom.
Good for her.
Do you know why I told you this?
No.
You were born into a family that doesn't always appreciate you. But one day, things are going to be very different. Should we go inside and have tea and cookies?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This is the cottage from your story.
Yes.
The young woman is you. Then... no.
Yes. Aunt Trunchbull. When I left my home, Aunt Trunchbull's home, I had to leave all my treasures behind.
Treasures?
Photographs of my mother and father. And a beautiful doll my mother gave me with a china face. Lissy doll, I called her. Would you like some milk?
Yes, please. Why don't you run away?
I've often thought about it, but I can't abandon my children. And if I couldn't teach, I'd have nothing at all.
You're very brave, Miss Honey.
Not as brave as you.
I thought grown-ups weren't afraid of anything.
Quite the contrary. All grown-ups get scared, just like children.
I wonder what Miss Trunchbull is afraid of. There she is. Shot put. get your treasures.
No, Matilda.
Well, she's gone. Come on.
Matilda!
Miss Honey!
Move, you piece of junkyard fodder! Shift, you!
Oh, my. My father's portrait used to hang there.
Whoever painted the Trunchbull must have had a strong stomach. A really strong stomach.
We should go. Father's chocolate box. After supper, he'd take a chocolate, cut it in half, and he'd always give me the bigger half. When he died, Aunt Trunchbull would count them so I couldn't even sneak one. She'd take a chocolate, bring it to her lips, and say,
Much too good for children.
Have one.
no, she'd notice.
Where's Lissy doll?
Upstairs.
Matilda?
Matilda? You crush the little weasel!
This is my room. That's my dad,
What's his name?
Magnus. I used to call him King Magnus. He called me Bumblebee.
I don't think Magnus killed himself.
Neither do I.
Is that Lissy doll?
What? You used car salesman scum, I want you around here now with another car! Yes, I know what caveat emptor means, you low-life liar! I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna burn down your showroom, I'm gonna take that no-good jalopy you sold me and shove it up your bazooka! When I finish with you, you're gonna look like roadkill! You what?
Shouldn't we hide or something?
Yeah, go to the end of the hall, down the stairs, and out the kitchen door. I'll distract her.
Who's in my house? Come on, fight like a man! gonna die today.
Feel my heart. Weren't you the most scared you've ever been your whole life?
Come on, let's go.
She shouldn't be allowed to treat people like that. Somebody's gotta teach her a lesson.
I know.
We'll wait until she leaves. Then we'll go get your doll.
What?
Just kidding.
Come here. Matilda, promise me you will never come back in that house again.
I promise.
Okay, come
So he came home with $2,000 cash, and he threw it up in the air, and we both just swam in it like we were on the $1 Million Sticky. Do you like that show?
I love that show.
That was the old days. Now he's got money in banks all over this planet. Does he give me a dime? Matilda, this is Bob and Bill.
They're cops.
They are not cops. They are ace powerboat salesmen.
Baby face, I'm starved.
Hi, Harry.
Who are you? What is this, a hot tub party? Get the hell out of here. I slave all day. I come home, you're entertaining a couple of surfer dude bodybuilders.
They're cops, Dad.
You interested in timeshare?
You don't let me talk to people. I am in a cage, Harry. I need to talk to somebody besides our stupid kids.
Oh, yeah? Well, a man is entitled to come home